What's up, you guys? It's time for your daily dose of Broodwar. I was taking a look at my most recent casts and I realized that nearly all of them are Protoss versus Zerg. I guess that's just me. Mostly what I'm playing on ladder is PvZ. It's a really fun matchup and I've just been kind of gravitating towards those recently. So, I was taking a look at the lineup for ASL 16 and I saw MONG, one of my favorite players, one of the most memeable Starcraft players of all time. I haven't done a video of his yet, so I took a look, found some of his recent games. This is a 2023 game here between Queen, and that's what we're going to cover today. So we're getting into this game. We are on Vermeer, cross map positions, 12 hatch out of Queen, and a barracks here for MONG. Nothing too crazy to start things out, just going to get an early Marine, not even going to skip that. He hasn't scouted his opponent just yet, so can't really just throw down that command center right off the bat. You don't know if Queen's gone for an early pool, and you're going to need to, block the ramp and keep yourself alive. But he's going to get in here now, and he sees the timing of the hatch, so all good. Just drop that command center. Could even actually stop building this this Marine here, probably get the gas a little faster or get that extra supply depot a little quicker, whatever. Looks like he's not gonna do that for now. Getting in here, he sees, no lings have been produced yet. First ling is just about to pop out. Looks like we've done a lot of damage with this SCV, or with this drone on this SCV, which is impressive. It's not an easy thing to do, tracking down an SCV and getting that much damage on it here before the lings even pop out, but he's done a great job. He's lowered that health quite a bit, and he will pick that off, just utilizing movement commands over and over and over again to make sure that he can catch up to that. If you just right click a ling on an SCV, it will basically never get any hits, but they are actually indeed just a little bit faster than an SCV, so you can get damage on them if you're willing to spend that time just continuously right clicking ahead of where the SCV is headed to, and then clicking on the SCV once you're close enough to actually get an attack off. It's not easy to do, but that's why Queen is the best. He was able to pick that off, and now we've got some Marines moving through the middle of the map, and Queen, he's not really aware of this. His Overlord's down here in the bottom right. He hasn't managed to get one over the cliff at MONG's base. There's a few lings out here now, so he's probably not going to lose too much here to this, but he could end up losing quite a bit, especially if this SCV draws the lings into the main. Looks like he's not going to be able to do that, but we've got, what is this, 6 Marines and about 6 lings. He's going to go after a drone right off the bat. Oh, no. Getting a couple of lings here. Pretty good control so far from MONG. He's got to start targeting down some of these drones. Target. 1 drone, 2 drone, 3 drone, 4 drone. 4 drones go down. These Marines should go on and head back home. We've got quite a few lings in production here, so they will end up dying. Looks like he's going to come forward and, just try to get whatever he can done. Ling speed is finished, so they're never going to make it back home. So I guess that's a good choice for MONG overall. Back at home, he's going to make a bunker. A little bit late on this bunker, actually. He probably should have started it before sending those Marines back in to buy that extra time, because the bunker doesn't look like it's going to quite complete in time. Bunkers do build very, very quick, but the lings have already ran all the way across the map here, and back at home behind this, we're gonna have a Hydra Den and a Spire coming up for Queen. MONG does manage to finish off this bunker in time. One ling gonna slip by here, maybe try to make a move into the main, or he's actually drawing this Marine away so that he can run into the main. No, it does not work. Great blunking there from MONG. A good mind game, though, from Queen as well. What is this Marine doing? Okay, there we go. He figured himself out. Sending a ling around here to draw the Marines down and then run by into the main is pretty smart stuff from Queen. It didn't end up working out. MONG, equally as intelligent, sends 1 Marine down here to deal with that ling and then keeps the rest back at the wall in. He got the scan, and I suppose he saw that there was a Hydralisk Den, so he immediately throws down a bunker, but he's already got, range on the way. He's got stim done. No +1 or anything like that. No +1 on the way here. He's actually going for a factory add-on, so we're gonna see a tank coming out, and it's a good response to this Hydralisk Den. Just 2 barracks directly into factory here. He built the eBay, but it turns out he's not gonna need it. He's not gonna need it this game because we don't have any mutas being popped out. We've got lurkers on the way, and it appears like he wants to go ahead and take a base in the bottom right. Queen does. He's got that 3 hatch style here. Oh, running right up with a marine. He might actually get a drone. Oh, he gets it. 1 drone kill with 1 marine. This is a Rambo marine here running through the middle of the base. He does get picked off. Sacrificed himself though for that drone kill. Definitely worth it here for Mong. See the drones, just 25, so picking off one of those drones is a big blow. It's not gonna change the game, I don't think, but it's still a little bit annoying here. I'm trying to, in my head, mentally do that calculation. What would that percentage be? But that's probably not my strong suit. 1 out of 25 drones. What is that percentage? No idea. Anyway, we've got some lurkers here that'll have to move back and deal with this 1 marine. It's just pounding away at this hatchery. Looks like he's gonna send 1 lurker, and Mong's just gonna be as annoying as possible. Let's see if this is the boxer marine. Is this the Rambo marine? Gonna run back and forth here, dodging, just getting barely out of range. It's gonna deal a little bit more damage. Oh my god, this is like the scariest battle ever. Can you imagine being this marine right now? This massive, scary alien hopping towards you and then burrowing underground, shooting spines at you just as you barely managed to dodge. There we go, he finally died. Yikes. I would not want to be that marine, man. That is a horror movie. These lurkers are creepy looking animals, man. They are freaky. Look at that face. The hell is that thing? Would not want to meet one of those on an alien planet, that's for sure. We've got quite a few lurkers here at the front, but it's looking like a very passive game here from Queen. He's not going to do any damage. And this is shocking, actually, that we're seeing Valkyries be produced. And we saw turrets as well. We've got all these turrets coming up. And we're not actually producing any Marines at all. So are we going to get factories? Yes, we are. We're going into a mech transition here from Mong. Mong going to grab his 3rd base and immediately start to transition into a late game mech. He's got some Marines out here on the field. He's starting to lay down mines everywhere, but he's taking a look at what Queen is doing. He's decided, you know what? Mech's gonna be pretty good here. You're gonna play passive, you're gonna sit back and not really do anything. Well, I can do that, and maybe I can do it even better than you. I can mine the map and just start building tanks like crazy. He's surprisingly built another command center here. That is not what I was expecting. A command center. I thought he was definitely gonna float this out. Doesn't it seem like more intelligent to... Oh gosh, he's gonna lose this. No, does keep that alive. Nice job. Doesn't it seem more intelligent to start the other command center over here and just land this one here? And I don't know, that doesn't really make sense to me, but hell, Mong, he's a hell of a guy. I'm sure he knows what he's doing. He's gonna pick up a couple of vultures here. Maybe go for a drop. Some lurkers making their way over here to the center left. This might actually get denied. This base here. A few lurkers gonna run right up inside there and get into a decent position where you can't really break through. That is super annoying. Where is this command center gonna go? It's just gonna float on by? Oh, this command center's on a mission right now. Flying all the way from the main base to the upper left. That's kind of crazy. We've got the drops coming in here. 4 vultures gonna be unloaded. Can he kill anything? Lurker's already running down here to help defend. And the probes, or the drones, are gonna take some damage, but I haven't seen one go down yet. Not even one. So pretty good defense here from Queen. Still has lurkers on this high ground. Has 1 lurker on this high ground. Valkyries going down here. I'm really surprised to see him still producing Valkyries. We haven't seen a single muta, but we are getting flyer carapace now, so we may see mutas a little bit later on. Maybe that's just so that the Scourge can connect in case there was like +1 attack on the Valkyries or something like that. That is a possibility. We could see that upgrade with the number of Valkyries that have been produced. We're getting a bunker here on this high ground. Top left is going to be taken. A marathon for this CC here, flying all the way up to the top left-hand corner. It's going to finally find its place there. Third base is up and running now. It needs to get this gas rolling. It's definitely the most important resource in this mech play. We've got Plague coming up. We've got Defilers already out here. Queen is looking good, but he's only on 3 bases, right? 3 bases alone. It's not going to win you this game. You need to get more. There's going to add on more hatcheries here. He's really gone into the Hydraless upgrades as well. We're getting that Hydra range. Very important against mech. I'm a little surprised we're not seeing Queens here. For me, the best bang for your buck is definitely Queens when it comes to facing it against mech armies. Build lots and lots of Hydras, lots and lots of Queens, and you can do very, very well. Get a lot of value out of them. Vultures running up here. They managed to slip through the Stark Swarm, get a few kills here in the bottom right main, but most of the drones did escape through that Nidus network. Oh god, big mine connection. Not bad, actually. Only dealing half damage to this Lurker somehow. Lurker manages to survive there. Pretty lucky for Queen. We'll just get back to defending here, and the 4th base will end up coming up. 4 bases already, though, for Mong. So Queen gonna find himself in a bit of a hard situation here with +2, +1 tanks en masse being rallied forth by Mong now. He's got 63 SCVs and a huge income right now to work with. So he will be beginning to pump tanks here in the top left, putting like 5-6 tanks right here and building like a little supply depot wall, or putting a marine medic up here, even putting a medic on the ramp with a building over it. That's insanely good. It's so hard to break through something like that if you are the Zerg player. Gamete meiosis, something like that. It's coming up here. The upgrade for that Queen energy. We're gonna see a big wave of Queens coming here pretty soon. Tanks are gonna start to push through these Lurkers here in the center left. Finally gonna dislodge that location. Hopefully he scans again. Yes, he does. Queen was hoping that he would just clear this and then send SCVs. It's not going to happen as Mong moves to take the center left. Not a whole lot going on the map right now. It's been pretty passive so far in this game. Both players just taking little wins here and there, trading out a few units now and again. But for the most part, working on their economies, working on all their upgrades. You can see how many upgrades are on production right now for Zerg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 upgrades. 6 different upgrades rolling at the same time. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of resources being devoted to that solitary purpose. Command center may end up going down here. We've got a big wave of Lings heading over towards the top left. Queen would love to shut down this base right now. Don't want to allow the Terran player to take half the map. He's actually sending up forward quite a bit of units. We don't have that many mines up here just yet. Tanks need to get up in high ground in a higher number. We need like 6 to 8 tanks right here to make this really difficult to push through. You can get a couple tanks over here as well. It helps when things are trying to run up the ramp. I would rather see something else on top of this ramp though, actually, and put the tanks a little bit farther forward so they can hit things as they start moving up. Do we have drop as well? I'm not 100% sure on that, if we've got drop. Queen trying to clear some of this out here, but a bunch of tanks on high ground are going to be very hard to break through, and reinforcements are coming up as well. Looks like he's going to have to back away as a couple of tanks do get picked off. He's going to focus down the Defiler and end this attack. Not bad. Mong staying alive here for now as Queen builds up his supply. His 5th base is beginning here. The 4th already finished. Plenty of hatches to produce. A lot of Hydras and Lings moving through the top center of the map. We don't have that many mines prepared for this. Gonna kill that overlord so that the mines can connect a little bit better. Running forward here, he wants to snipe this he wants to snipe this defiler. Can't get the defiler. Defiler manages to live. He's not focusing on that defiler either, so the defiler gets the dark swarm here right at the top of the ramp. The tanks are gonna have to retreat back as the lurkers run up here and burrow. That's not a good sign here for Mong. He's gonna have to back up with a lot of these tanks and bring up these reinforcements here. Otherwise, he's gonna lose this upper left base, and it's looking like he may end up losing it right here, right now. Running forward with some vultures and tanks, but one Ling underneath. Oh, and the big plague there as well. Beautifully done. Let me change the color here. Well, I actually can't change the color. Wow, that's a little bit unsatisfying. But oh well. Red on red, it is what it is. We got the chili sauce splattered on these tanks. Now they're so low with just 2 HP. They can't even take a single attack from a Ling without dying. Mong is limping a little bit now, losing that top left. He's losing a bunch of supply depots. He's losing a bunch of factories. I'd love to see him lift. Just lift these factories up. Oh, we're losing some overlords over here. Looks like the Valkyrie's getting to work in some of these areas, doing their best to kind of supply block Queen while all of this is going on, while all that attacking is going on in the top left there. But he hasn't managed to kill too many. All right, we've got some decent kills here. Trying to come up with the defiler. He'd love to get some plague on some of these Valkyries, and he does. He gets the full-on plague there. Coming up to now clean the upper left, but not bringing the full army right now. He needs to get a real sizable force to that top left if he actually wants to clear that out. Tanks here in the middle are defending the center left right now. Very important that he keeps that base alive as well. Trying to get the bottom center, but Queen not going to let it happen. He hasn't really saturated this 5th base yet, but now here comes the drones. He will get that base up and rolling. We don't have any drops just yet, but tanks are moving all down towards the bottom right. I don't know about this. Mong is going to possibly try to just... Oh god. Oh god, so many mutas coming out now. This is the perfect transition here for Queen. The moment that he got those Valkyries with the plague, he immediately transitions into a ton of muta, and they're not going to do much damage. This is +2 mech. You know, we're +0 on these mutalisks, but Scourge coming forward. The Valkyries were supposed to be here to defend against a transition like this, but they are not doing well. Scourge are getting in here and killing a lot of these, and he loses the rest of them as well. Oh no. I think that Queen might have just done it here. All the Valkyries have gone down, and Mong is in desperation mode here, throwing down turrets all over the place just so he can try to stay alive. Tanks are going down here in the middle. These tanks will be picked off shortly thereafter. We don't have any Goliaths here, and Valkyries need to be pumped out as soon as possible. We're finally getting +1 now for these Valkyries. No, +2, excuse me. We already have +1. +2 is going to come up here soon, but we've already got +2 armor for these mutas. +3 is on the way here, so they are going to be very, very tanky, difficult to break through. Ling's being sent over here just to eat some of these mines and potentially kill a few tanks over in this location, but looks like everything going to be cleaned up. We have added on some Goliaths here. We are still on a reasonable 3 base right now. We've got this still here. This one, not too bad either. Queen is going to add on a 6th and a 7th base, though. These cannot be allowed to stand. If Mong wants to stand a chance, he either needs to... Oh, God. Yes, we got a command center. Oh, yes. Infested command center in the top left. He's building it. He's doing it. Yes. Oh, I had no idea that this was in this game, but that's amazing. Pushing back all of the Valkyries here with a huge wave of muta. These mutas are going to be eventually pushed back here with the Goliaths and all of these Valkyries coming up. 2 Valkyries at a time are being produced. I was gonna say he needs to take the upper left, but this is Zerg territory now, baby. We got the infested Terrans are coming out. The Lings, the Defilers here in the upper left are gonna prevent any of that. from coming, or any Terran forces from coming up there. That place is locked down now. Telling you, you do not want to attack into that. That's 500 damage, baby. One-shot damage. Comes some more mutas. They're gonna start clearing out some mines, but here come the Valkyries. 5 of them are gonna rip this apart. Does not matter if you have +3 armor or not, man. When it comes to 5 Valkyries with +1, now it's about to be +2 as well. Oh my goodness, everything just evaporates. Nope. Looks like these Valkyries might end up getting picked off. Gotta be very careful here. That's a lot of missiles though. Damn. Managing to push that back. Here comes that infested Terran. Get him. Get him, infested Terrans. Let's go. Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. Go, 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 go. He's got to get one shot. Yes. Yes, an infested Terran got an attack. Hell yeah. This is the best day of the year, boys. An infested Terran doing damage. I don't know if I've ever been happier. That's crazy. We're gonna get this command center as well. He pulls away with the command center at 400 HP. You know what his plan is. Here comes the queen. We're gonna get another infested command center here. Mong is getting styled on right now. He really tried it, boys. He tried to go for the mech against our boy, against the 2-time world champion, ASL champion queen. And he is gonna get punished for it brutally, but Mong fighting back right now. He's got some good things going for him. He does still have 6 o'clock. Looks like he's losing SCVs over here. He needs to deal with that. But he's got a huge force. Oh god, he's got to kill all these. He's got to kill all these before they launch their broodlings. No, he's not able to kill any of them before they launch. And GG is called. Finally, Mong taps out as a big wave of Ultralisk hits the field. Damn, that was a good game. I love that. I love that we saw a bunch of infested Terrans get mixed into that army. That was amazing. We even saw Queens. We saw Ultralisk. Basically everything that Zerg army can produce was thrown out in this game. I guess the only thing we didn't see was Devourer or Guardian, but Queen did an excellent job. I think the main takeaway here was when Mong was defending here on the high ground, you have to commit more to this. You have to do things like what I was saying before. Put a medic on this ramp or 2 medics on this ramp with a building over top of that. Really clog up this space here with tank. Put like 6, 7 tanks right here. Put a couple tanks over here as well. Get that factory rolling a little bit faster. Had he done something like that, he would have held that top left and we could have seen a truly epic game here, and Queen having to do something crazy like a mass drop up here into the top left to clear it. But if you're able to just, as the Zerg player, break up into this high ground on the top left with just pure Ling Hydra and Defiler Lurker just running up the ramp, hell yeah, you're gonna do that. And Queen, he managed to make it happen. He got that attack together. He sent it in and kept that, critically kept that Defiler alive, because if we'd seen the Defiler get sniped, by the way, by those vultures, it could have been a completely different outcome to that fight and to this entire game, but critically kept that alive, got the Dark Swarms he needed and broke that ramp, and that is it. GG, guys. Queen steals those points away. I wonder if we're going to see Queen versus Mong in ASL this season. I think it would be a hell of a matchup. Maybe Mong can get some well-needed revenge against Queen after stealing away 2 of his command centers and bombing him with infested Terrans. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt the pride, man. So Mong, looking forward to seeing him versus Queen in the ASL. Guys, this has been your daily dose of Brood War, and I'll see you tomorrow.